Welcome to RV and Travel Adventures. Hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. Recently, I was thinking about 2 years into the future, and I was going, hey, I'm going to be doing some fly fishing when I move to Southern Oregon or Northern California and living that life. I imagine myself at a nice little stream with small trout. I have equipment that'll catch the big trout and the large salmon, etc., etc. But I wanted something to catch those little trout, a little fly fishing outfit, throw a little fly out there, let it float down. I see the trout down there and it floats down there, and the little trout, around a pound, nabs the fly, and I'm bringing it in with my fly fishing rod. I used to have a fly fishing rod, but it broke about 20 years ago when I went fishing in the Sierras, Lake Tahoe area. I have a lot of beautiful streams down there, and I would drive there from Silicon Valley in San Francisco, just go up there and do some fly fishing during the day, maybe stay overnight, sleep in my van, and come back and call it good. That was back again in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and aughts, okay? So I said, hey, while in this little fantasy fever, I said, hey, let's get ourselves a little fly fishing rod. A little fly fishing rod. Within about a day after ordering it from Amazon, I said, hey, we're not going to be down there for 2 years. Let's just not order it now and lug it from Texas to California or to Oregon. Let's just cancel it. I canceled it, but it still came. So I'm going to be doing a quick review and then returning this to the folks at Amazon. So let me read from my little notes here. This is an $80. Wow, this is a good price for a fly fishing rod if it is of a decent quality. I go to Orvis and other companies down the road here and look at their fly fishing stuff for the upscale customer. My wife loves their clothes at Orvis, and they have some very nice fly fishing rods that you can buy for $200, $300, $400, $500. Very nice. Plus, you have to get the reel, then you have to get the backer, then you have to get the line, then you have to get the leader, and you have to get the flies, and blah, 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 blah. When I used to go fly fishing back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and aughts, I used to go in my tennis shoes, my shorts, and go into those cold streams. It didn't bother me that much. I didn't mind getting a little cold to go fishing because I knew I could always get out of the water and warm up. If it got too cold, I'd warm up by getting out of the water. So this is a little fishing outfit. Again, it's by the folks at Gonex, Gonex. It's a 9-foot rod. It goes for $80. Let me read from my notes again. It's a rod and reel combo. It's 5 weight, which is a good, lightweight rod. And it's made out of carbon fiber, has stainless steel components, and an aluminum reel. So it came in this very nice, let me show it to you folks. Very nice case. This is solid. This is rather solid. This is metal here. And then it has a zip right there where you can unzip it. Very nice. Very nice. So this you can throw in the back of your truck and not worry that it's going to immediately fall apart. Immediately. So let me open this up and see what's inside. This is my first look at this, okay? Very nice. Very nice feeling zippers. Has 1, 2, and then over here, this is rather interesting. It has the rod on this side. Very nice. And then it has this other compartment over here, little mesh compartment down here, mesh compartment down here, and a mesh compartment here, and a mesh compartment here, and very nice. So I'm going to take this out. This is all glued. You can see the rubber cement glue right here, and we'll see. We'll take out the rod first, okay? Let me clear off this table. It says number 4. Right here it says number 4. It says 1, 4, whatever that means. And it has this sectional 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me put this over here. Let me put this over there. Let me put this over there and call it good. Let me see what this rod looks like. Again, it's only $80. So this is part A, the base. Nice aluminum construction, cork handle, an area here for your fly to, hang out. I've actually, when I was a child, growing up in Silicon Valley back in the early 60s, mid 60s, sometimes I'd find, going to the beach, I'd find an old rod that somebody dropped in the water, and then it came to shore, or an old reel that fell in the salt water and came to the shore. And I would take it home, fix it, and add new ferrules. I'd go to the Abu Garcia website and order parts for it, and I go for the reel, and I'd fix it myself. So that's back in the day. So here's one of the sections. Very nice. Has like ceramic ferrules. Very nice. So I was a very industrious child. You had to be industrious when you didn't have any money. Especially if you found something, you go, hey, that's something I can keep and fix. So another section here. Very nice. And finally, the tip. Very, very nice. So let me see if it says anything on the rod about the unit. It says, do not fish during a lightning storm. Very nice. It says here, 9 foot, number 5 rod by Gonex, 4 pieces. So, okay. So that's the rod. So let's look at the reel. It's covered in this little plastic right here. It's actually metal. That's shocking. I've gone to stores and they have these that are plastic. This is actually solid metal. Has a nice little drag right here. Has a little, let me put it by my mic. Nice sound to it, huh? I like that sound. Especially when a fish bites it and you went, hey, I was eating a sandwich and having a beverage. Better get that rod and pick them up, okay? So it comes already complete with the line backing. I can see the backing, the white backing in the background. And all I need to add is some leader. Let's see what's in here in this little container. A rather modest little setup here. Let me see what's inside here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 flies. Wow. And of course, you can go to the store and buy more flies, the classic, caddis flies and different kind of flies out there. Whatever's popular for your fish to chew on. You're going, hey, I want you to eat this fly even though you like that fly. So, again, I used to go fishing in Lake Tahoe, and I see the fish right there. There's a bunch of fish right there in Lake Tahoe, just behind that rock. Now throw out my line there, and they wouldn't even bite it. But if I threw it down the stream and it rolled, eventually got to them, they go, lunch, wow, and they'd bite it. And I would, I caught like 4 or 5 right there, just at one lousy spot. Okay. It's all a matter of technique, boys and girls. So far, I would say this is a very high quality, actually very high quality, a little setup here. You got that. I didn't see any leader. Let me see. Oh, there is a little bit of leader on this at the tail end here. A little bit of leader. Again, I would buy several leaders just to have it, as in a little container. Just buy some small leaders and, call it good, and just understand that leaders, have a certain life cycle, and you just replace it and call it good. So I like this setup for $80, but I'm a little bit ahead of myself. I'm not currently fishing on the Russian or American River or on a stream, in the Rogue Valley in Oregon or near Redding, etc., etc. I'll buy something at that time, but right now I'm going to send this back. But I do like this super sturdy case. What do you think of this sturdy case? This is pretty nice. It's very nice. It's, you know, should last a couple of years. I'm not saying it'll last, you know, you're going to hand it down to your great-grandchildren. I'm just saying it should last a couple of years. From Fort Worth, Texas, this has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Let me get my notes. Where's my notes? Right here. Right here. Right here. This is the $80 Gonex, G-O-N-E-X, 9-foot fly fishing rod and reel combo, 5-weight, carbon fiber rod, stainless steel, you know, parts, and aluminum reel. This is a big selling point for me. This reel is actually aluminum, not plastic, not some composite. It's actually aluminum. Very nice. Very nice. From Fort Worth, Texas, this has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic wherever you're at. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Do you like fishing? I like fishing. I've been fishing since I was a little mocoso, when I was a little child. But now I still enjoy fishing. In fact, I'm getting to the age where I'm going to do a lot more fishing. And I have these fantasies. These communities I want to move to have to have fishing and hiking and camping in cool weather nearby. That's why I'm picking Northern California and Southern Arizona as options, because they have a lot of fishing. A lot of fishing. A lot of fishing. Okay? This has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Thanks for checking out my channel. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave your kind and friendly comments below, and check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/JMM Garza. I'd like to thank my Patreons. I have a handful at this time. Maybe you can add to my patronage. Gracias. Muchas gracias. And check out my photographic website having to do with this channel, rvta.myportfolio.com. And become a member of this channel and ring the bell. Yes, ring the bell for future notificaciones. I'm going to be heading to Mexico very soon. Hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.